Not every laptop fits every requirement. For developers, who are either programming or designing packages, the ideal laptop specification changes, depending on the field you are into. While the tools and software used by different specialties might be similar, the hardware requirements differ. For example, a game developer's laptop needs to be far more focused on graphical performance than the one a web developer might need. If you're an aspiring programmer and are looking for the right laptop, this guide might help. For web developers, RAM might not be as major concern, since there is little compiling or heavy development tools to work on. A laptop with 4 GB of RAM should suffice. However, application or software developers who need to run virtual machines, emulators and IDEs to compile massive projects will need more RAM. A laptop with at least 8 GB of RAM is ideal. The requirement goes even higher for game developers. Game development environment level design need powerful systems to run. We recommend finding laptops with 16 GB of RAM, or something lower but the ability to expand the memory to 16 GB at a later point. An Intel Core i5 or a similar class of processors is recommended. It'll also ensure that you won't need to upgrade your laptop anytime soon. For game developers, the Intel Core i7 is the ideal processor. Game developers need to switch from the design or development tool to the game, so a dedicated graphics solution is also needed to run such software. Some of the development tools run an instance of the game in the development tool itself. A faster processor helps, at the end of the day, especially when you're compiling code. On the other hand, if you're working with web designing tools, you don't necessarily need a high-end processor. A laptop with an Intel Core i3 or an AMD A8, A10 processor will do just fine. It's very important to find a laptop with a comfortable keyboard. Possibly, opt for one that comes with a numerical pad. Consider the ones that have a decent travel and a soft touch. The quality and sturdiness of the keys is important, because you're going to be using it for a long time. Look at the keyboard layout as well. Some laptops may have keyboards with odd layouts, where the function keys and control keys may be repositioned, or some keys such as the Enter key or backspace keys are smaller. The screen resolution is also important. Game and software developers should opt for a full HD screen. A higher resolution also gives more workspace, so you can have many windows open side by side, instead of having to alt-tab between them. A 4K display would be great, but the text can appear too tiny, and laptops with these displays can be quite expensive. Regardless of what kind of screen you choose, a matte screen reflects a lot less than reflective screens, so it's less distracting.